This is where I work. A new year is held every year. I have to stand in this damn conference room for over an hour every time this time. Many services that are out of the market. There will always be a person with a relatively weak body every year. Go all the way to anemia and pass out. That year, we also gathered early in the morning. We all stood together and listened to him. I was bored. Just looked down at everyone's feet. Yawning. After a while, suddenly there was a little commotion diagonally in front of me. It seems that there's another one this year. As for the chairperson, just glanced at. Just continued to publish his tirade. Cut. You are so inhumane. Who would love to hear you speak? I'm scolding in my heart. He's looking back at his feet. Then I saw a small white animal pass through the legs of the crowd, running all the way from the direction where someone fainted. The animal looks like a weasel, but with pointed ears. In addition, it is also a circle smaller than a weasel. Why are there small animals in this place? I just looked at it and realized. It seems that except for me, no one else present saw the animal running around everyone's legs like him. It shouldn't be possible to be discovered. Could it be that only I can see it? The little animal peeked its head, moved towards the exit of the conference room, until the invisible figure. He was running around. Keep my eyes on him. After the New Year's meeting, he was scolded by the boss. Afterwards, in the hallway of the company, I met Gaudo. It's my New Year's greeting now. He suddenly said something like this. The dog showed up, right? Gaudo has a taciturn personality, mild cognitive impairment. Usually don't pay much attention to us employees. Suddenly for him, this sentence, I have questions in addition to questions. I said the dog appeared. When you are in a meeting, probably a dog this small. There it is, right? He raised his hands stiffly. It's bigger than a volleyball. I immediately thought of that little animal just now. If you say that thing is canine, it can fall over. But it doesn't look like a dog at all. Is that a dog? Yes, that thing has been at the command of Iguchi next door since before. The Iguchi he said lives next door is another clan responsible for caring for bedridden patients. The direction of the topic, listen to him say this. It seems to be getting weirder and weirder. But I still want to continue to hear Gao Gao finish. That thing will steal the life of young people. This will keep the muzzle alive longer. How careful are you? The guy acted as if he was holding back and harmless. In fact, his heart and liver are black. Ah. Takashima-san, what did you just say about living? Is it lifespan? Suddenly talking so much. Probably also tired Takashima, who usually doesn't talk. He closed his eyes and rested, say no more. And I stood there dumbfounded on my side. In fact, it is not because I believe what Takashima said. Will be stunned. It's simply because of Takashima, who usually doesn't like to talk. I talked so much today. It kind of shocked me. After all, the nonsense of controlling a dog to be fooled is a bit outrageous. Well, speaking of which, I still remember that Takashima and Eguchi lived very close. The two have known each other since before. But now Takashima's tone. It's very likely that they didn't get along well before. Also because of this relationship, that will lead to Takashima making up nonsense. After talking to him, I can't help but think back to that little animal. What is that? Soon half a month passed. One day I was at the door after get off work. I happened to run into a colleague from the next group. He is the Miss Liang Zi who fainted during the New Year's Eve. Although it has been half a month to care, it is already a bit late. But Liangzi, are you all right? Ah, it's all right. However, the sudden fainting that day seemed to become the focus of the company selection. I'm pretty ashamed. Liangzi, I smiled shyly. By the way, do you know Eguchi? Then Quantum suddenly thought of something. He started asking me out of nowhere. I know what's wrong with him. He's been in good spirits lately. Obviously still can't make a sound at the end of the year. I was wondering if I was going to send him away. Look at the result, it's New Year's Eve. Not only did my appetite improve, yesterday you still wished me New Year's greetings. Although it's a little late for New Year's greetings now. By the way, because Eguchi is the mother I take care of, I'm happy for him from the bottom of my heart. I can't help but look for people to show off. Look at him really happy. I was also influenced by his smile. But on the other hand, the lady smiles like this. I suddenly remembered the dog that Takashima gave away at the beginning of the year. Can't help but feel. I saw another shout.